What's happening, y'all? This is Rashawn, aka Mr. Cheese with the Grits, man. Hope everybody is doing well. Hope everybody's doing great. So, a new Clipse album has dropped, and it has been over about 20 plus years since we've had a Clipse album. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm super excited to listen to it. I've been dodging, the snippets. I've heard little clips here and there accidentally, but I've been dodging the snippets. I've been dodging the leaks. I've been dodging all the clips that, friends and everybody has been posting for promo and everything, marketing. But I have watched the new music videos, and so be it, of course. And I've heard the Ace Trumpets song. So I've heard some of the album, right? I've heard the singles and I've seen the music video. I have not listened to the album, anything else other than those two songs. I did my own preparation, for listening to this album. You know what I'm saying? I got my all black on, you know what I'm saying? As y'all can see, I got my all black, rocking the all black, you know what I mean? I wanted to set the mood for listening to this album. And I just wanted to make sure I had some time where I can listen to it without stopping, without skipping, and just listen to it all the way through. I went back and listened to, some of the albums that got me hype about the Clipse. Some of the albums that I used to listen to back in the day from the Clipse, like the Re-Up Gang, Till the Casket Drops, Hell Hath No Fury, Lord Willing, not willing, Lord Willing. I had to remind myself about all the jams, all the hits that the Clipse had. They didn't just have grinding. Like when it came to Pharrell and when it came to their collaborations with Pharrell, them dudes had hits, even on their own. But when it came to Pharrell, with them and Pharrell, they were like a dream team. The Clipse are a dream team on their own. Pharrell is just, Pharrell adds to that dream team. He adds to the perfection, because to me the Clipse are already perfection on their own, and Pharrell is just another divine entity in music that has an ear and a love for sound and a love for music. So Pharrell's opinion on music is always going to be respected. Like on the Lord Willing album, they had hits. They were working. Oh, I can't even talk. I'm so excited. Like on the Lord Willing album, they were working with Ab Liva way back then. They were working with Ab Liva, and they had hits like "God Damn, It's a New Day." Like I remember hearing that song. It's not that I forgot or anything like that, because I've been keeping up with Malice. I've been keeping up with Pusha T and their solo careers as well. Like one of my favorite, or my personal favorite Pusha T album is Darkest Before Dawn. I believe that's the name of it, Darkest Before Dawn. That's my favorite Pusha T album. A Pusha T album that I go to heavily for workouts and things like that. It's a great album. Not to say that any of the other albums are less than or greater than this one. This one is just my favorite. That's all. And they had a lot of hits, man. They worked with a lot of people, and they've always just been tapped in hip hop. They've always had their ear to the streets, and they've always been respected. My personal favorite all-time Clipse record, if this is cliche, then that's fine or whatever, but my all-time favorite Clipse record is Mr. Me Too. And I think that might be my all-time favorite Clipse record because I saw the music video before I heard the song. That's a track that it's gritty, but it's also party. You can play that at a party. You can play that in your car. You can play that, while you're getting ready, to go out or something like that. You could play that while you're with your lady, or, you riding around the city or something like that. It's a track that you can play anywhere. Just gritty. It's gritty, and it's great, amazing rap and production and cohesiveness. I think that's always been one thing about the Clipse and their music, is that it's always been, I like the word Pharrell uses, polished. Their music has always been polished. It's always been crispy, and that's one thing I've always respected about the Clipse. So without further ado, man, I've listened to So Be It and I've listened to Ace Trumpets from this album. I have not listened to the Kendrick Lamar joint, Chains and Whips. Even though it did leak, I did not listen to any of the leaks. But the album is out now. It came out on Friday last week. I wanted to do my first opinions, my first impressions on this album and share it with you guys. Y'all ready? Let's get to it, man. Let's get it. The good thing is they have lyric videos. Are we ready? I'm so excited. All right, here we go. The first song is, it looks like it's Birds Don't Sing with the Clipse, John Legend, and Voices of Fire. So here we go. Listening to the album, Let God Sort 'Em Out.
Lost in emotion, mama's youngest. Trying to navigate life without my compass. Some experience death and feel numbness, but not me, I felt it all and couldn't function. Seeing you that day, telling you my plans, but I was leaving you that day. It was in God's hands. Yeah, it was at Elon's, waiting to get with me. On my way to Texas, that's when Virginia hit me. And I realized in that instant, our last conversation, you was against it. Told you I was going to Turks for Thanksgiving. I heard what I wanted to hear, but didn't listen. You said you told Jean that Bup needed forgiveness. I see you went to Didi's and stuffed both her fridges. You even told Dad you wished y'all never split it. See, you were checking boxes, I was checking my mentions. Saying you was tired but not ready to go. Basically was dying without letting me know. I loved you, Med Naj, hate that he won't remember you. Two things that break my heart is what November's do. And T follows you. Now mind you, Didi calls you, Jean finds you. Was that your vision? Precision. While I'm reminiscing, it all hits different, ma, listen.
The birds don't sing, the birds don't sing, they screech and play.
Alright, we just gonna pause for a second, man. John Legend, as always, you can always count on John Legend to do his thing. But man, that was a heavy verse by Pusha T, man. Heavy verse, man. Heavy verse. I did watch the Breakfast Club interview where they did talk about, you know, how this was the hardest song for them to make. But I'm gonna try not to. Well, we're gonna react. We're gonna react in real time. First impressions. So there are gonna be pauses on some songs. But yeah, let's keep going.
The birds don't sing, the birds don't sing, they screech and play. The birds don't sing, the birds don't sing, they screech and play.
Your car was in the driveway, I knew you were home. By the third knock, a chill ran through my bones. The way you miss mama, I guess I should've known. Chivalry ain't dead, you ain't let her go alone. Found you in the kitchen, scriptures in the den. Half-written text that you never got to send. Combing through your dresser drawer, where do I begin? Posted noted Bible quotes, were you preparing then? I can hear your voice now, I can feel your presence. Asking should I rap again, you gave me your blessing. The way you spelled it out, there's an L in every lesson. Boy, you owe it to the world, let your mess become your message. Shared you with my friends, the pops they never had. You lived for our fishing trips, damn I had a dad. Mine taught discipline, mine taught structure. Mine didn't mind when he had to pull a double. Mine worked overtime, smiled through the struggle. Cause mine wouldn't let us feel what he had to suffer. See, mine made sure he had every base covered. So imagine his pain finding bass in the cupboard. Birds don't sing if the words don't sting. Your last few words in my ears still ring. You told me that you loved me, it was all in your tone. I love my two sons was the code to your phone. Now you home.
Oh, the birds don't sing, no they don't. The birds don't sing, they screech and play. Don't the truth ruin it? Now it feels different when they doing it. The birds don't sing, no they don't. The birds don't sing, they screech and play. They don't sing, they just screech and pain. It's a cycle, they do that shit over and over again. The birds don't sing, the birds don't sing, they screech and pain. The birds they screech and pain. The birds don't sing, the birds don't
remember those who lost their mothers and fathers. And make sure that every single moment that you have with them, you show them love. You show them love. You'll see.
Wow.
Chevy is calling.
Wow, wow, wow. Amazing, 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 amazing
Heartbeat of
track.
America. Like the people who
Amazing
keep this country
track, man.
moving. For them, only America.
It's hard to. Wow. You can tell that. You could tell the pain, and you could tell just how Malice was rapping too. On both of the verses, you could just tell. So Malice rapped about his dad. Pusha T rapped about his mom's. I think that's dope how they both did that, man. That's how you do that. And they both, because I remember, I believe they said they lost their parents both in the same year, or I believe that's what they said. So I know that was very hard for them. And I love that they both, were able to talk about how great their parents were, but also the different relationships that they had with their parents. I feel like that was amazing, because that's how it is in real life. Each kid has a different relationship with their parents, even though they're raised probably in the same household, raised the same way. Maybe they get different type of love from each parent. So I love it. Great track. Birds Don't Sing. And of course, John Legend always, you can always count on John Legend to pop on a track and do some nice singing to make a track feel, very spiritual or very just heartfelt. And he does what John Legend does, and it sounds great. And I love the bit of words at the very end, because you gotta love your parents, man. And the people who do not have their parents, feel for them. You gotta love them, and and watch out for them, because ain't nothing stopping them now. And that's pretty much what they said. Let God sort them out, because they don't want us to come get them. All right, next song is probably I'm not even gonna say that. The next song was probably a song. It's one of the most talked about songs before the album dropped, because it leaked, and it has Kendrick on it. And we all know the controversy with Kendrick's verse before the album dropped. We don't need to go through that. If you want to go through that, please look it up. We want to focus strictly on the music here. So just the music. I'm a huge Kendrick fan, so I am stoked, excited to hear him on this album, hear his verse, or just hear the music in general. The Pharrell, of course. Oh yeah, let me say, Skateboard P is always. I don't mind it. A lot of producers, when they get on a track or when they produce for an artist, they can get annoying with their what do you call their shout outs and things like that, right? They can get annoying with them. Pharrell, he always knows when and when not to be on a track. Even if he's producing it, he won't, have featuring Pharrell, whatever. He always knows when to step in and when to step out. And I'm pretty sure he talks to the artist too before, things go down. Like, hey, how do you feel if, you cool if I say something here? But I'm sure a lot of the times, I know I would. If I'm an artist, I'm going to be like, yo, P, can you say something on the track, please? Because you're Pharrell, you're Pharrell. You're Pharrell. So shout out to P, man. All right, here we go. Next track is called Chains and Whips, featuring Kendrick Lamar. Let's get it. Here we go.
Uncle said my neck, nigga, and ice my bitch. Beat the system with chains and whips.
This is culturally inappropriate.
This is hard.
You run from the spirit of repossession. Too much enamel covers your necklace. I buy bitches, you buy them sections. You buy watches, I buy collections. Misery's fueling your aggression. Jealousy's turned into obsession. Reality TV is mud wrestling. Some sign checks I know better than. Beware of my name that there's delicate. You know I know where you're delicate. Crush you to pieces, I hum a breath of it. I will close your heaven for the hell of it. You think it'd be valor amongst veterans. I'm watching your fame escape relevance. We all in a room, but here's the elephant. You chasing a feature out of your element. And those lab diamonds under...
Let me pause real quick. Push is going in, by the way. Push is doing what Pusha T does. But this beat is just... Damn, Pharrell? Jeez. Sometimes people forget Pharrell's versatility. He knows when to use... Pharrell knows when to use certain type of drums. He knows. Pharrell just... The beat is so clean and just... You can't... It's just sick. It's sick. In a good way. Here we go.
The question marks block your blessings. It's no tombstones in the desert. I know by now you get the message. Uncle said, nigga, you must be sick. All you talk about is just get rich. Choke my neck, nigga, and ice my bitch. Beat the system with chains and whips.
It don't take much to put two and two. Your lucky streak is now losing you. Money's dried up like a cuticle. You're gasping for air now, it's beautiful. John 10:10, that's my usual. Mamas is falling out in funerals. And bomb and blow, they now viewing you. They never find the guns, but the sewers do. Bubbles was sick, he need medicine. Brought him back to life, now he dead again. Richard don't make watches for presidents. Just a million trapped between skeletons. This the darkest that I ever been. The diamonds make you taste peppermint. You ain't driving the snow like it's the Revenant. And send orders back down to keep shoveling.
Uncle said, nigga, you must be sick. All you talk about is just get rich. Choke my neck, nigga, and ice my bitch. Beat the system with chains and whips.
You know, but get calling and look side to side like what did they say? And they the Lord's voice, and then you realize that the devil is talking to you.
I'm not the candidate to vibe with. I don't fuck with the kumbaya shit. All that talent must be God sent. I send your ass back to the cosmics. The things I seen under my eyelids, kaleidoscope dreams, murder and sirens. Let's be clear, hip-hop died again. Half of my profits may go to Rakim. How many Judases that let me down? But fuck it, the West Minds, we right now. Therapy showed me how to open up. It also showed me I don't give a fuck. The two-time Gemini with the genocide. I'm generous, however you want it. I'll be the gentle kind. Gentlemen and gangsters connect. The agenda of mine. Move niggas up out of here. This shit get gentrified. Heavy jeans like Genovese. I drop your Pentagon, then show up at your gender reveal. And tell them, give me mine. I son niggas, I am the general. Wear my gin and juice. Every song in the book of Genesis. Let the sonics boom. Niggas want the tea on me. Well, here's the ginger root. I generate residuals, bitch. Get off my genitals. They say I couldn't reach Gen Z. You fucking dickheads. You must be full of that ginseng. Here comes the jinx, yeah. They genetics been synthetic. Screaming they genius. A finger wave, they all fall. Niggas is Jenga. God gave me light. A good year full of free will. Trunk card, tell me not to spare your life. Motherfucker.
You know, but get calling and look side to side like what did they say? And they the Lord's voice, and then you realize that the devil is talking to you.
Yo, I did not want to stop that joint. Yo, they all went in. They all went. I love the subject matter too. See, y'all, people always saying, oh, not people. I hate the talks about the Clipse only rap about coke, or, you know, the Clipse only rap about drugs. I'm like, do y'all listen? They talk about where they come from. They talk about coming up from the dirt. They talking about getting it out the mud. These dudes talk about making it. You talk about our people making it. They talk about where our people came from. You know what I mean? And the struggles that our people have been through mentally, the oppression mentally. They talk about that. And they couldn't have got they got the perfect person for this type of beat. Like even with the lyric video that they have for on their channel for this, it's set so perfectly. The visuals are so perfect. Because it's like, you know, it gives, you know, energy of us black folks. We've come through a lot. We have a lot that fuels us, that keeps us going, and we come from a long place, and we got so far to go. But we're proud and hungry, and we want more, and we're a proud people. You know what I'm saying? We're proud from where we've come from, and we not taking no ish from anybody around us, no matter who. We only want genuine love, genuine people around us. You know what I mean? And it's, I feel the energy. I low-key want to go back to Kendrick's verse again, but I'm not going to do that. We're going to keep the album rolling. This is a first impressions type of thing. So I'm trying not to do any rewinds. I'm not doing any rewinds. I am going straight through the album. Wow. Chains and Whips is hard. That's how you, what? The first two songs, that's how you start the album, bro. Bangers. All right, the next joint is called POV, featuring Tyler, the Creator. Let's get it, man.
Y'all look good right now.
Okay.
POV kilos in my mind. Back, take Amtrak down south, then she flies back. My connect has ponytails tied back. I just hit 6 mil behind Tyvek. They content create, I despise that. I create content, then they tries that. Run these Jews, there's rules I don't buy back.
This beat's a little sinister. This beat's a little sinister. Again. This is why I love music. Artists like this, the Clipse know who would fit, who would gel well on these tracks. They know. This is a perfect foundation for Tyler to skate on right here. The perfect foundation for Tyler to skate on. So I'm excited to see. Okay, I'm excited to see and hear what Tyler, you know, how Tyler goes. But Push is already doing his thing. I love this beat. At first, I was trying to catch it in the beginning, but then I was like, when you just sit back and just listen to it, listen to the music, you can hear it. Let's go.
Top all these lists, where's my prize all I see is 60-day stars and 20-year thousandaires. Not enough shopping, whole lot of browsing airs. My reinvention, I know you thinking how's it fair. You stream kings, but you never fit a crowd in there. Supreme team parallels when the powder clears. I seen things that I'm still not even proud to share. You Zeus Network niggas, you hear me loud and clear. Get these 5,500 to host the niggas out of here. Sand color Rolls Royce, we like Saudis here. The only Audi here is driven by my owl pair. Ghost face with the wrist, bird falconer. Willie Falcone, trunk full of talcum here. Shotgun with your ex feels like Malcolm's near. Send a hit through a text, ain't no shouting here. Bypass MIA, too much crowd in there. I spent summers with connects, love that mountain air. POV kilos in my mind. Back, take Amtrak down south, then she flies back. My connect has ponytails tied back. I just hit 6 mil behind Tyvek. They content create, I despise that. I create content, then they tries that. Run these Jews, there's rules I don't buy back. I've topped all these lists, where's my prize
okay,
at?
call me Mr. Brella, how I weather the storm. At 43 milli, I peel off like an orange. I got deaf and blind bitches trying tryna see what it do. Little feature niggas threaten to sue. Tell your lawyer to set the fee. LaFerrari doors open up like it's therapy. That number ain't bread to me. That million is crumbs. You niggas is bums. I'm not a tough guy. I'm a fly boy. Them beats get you stung. Oh nah nah nah. Yeah, they will bust for me. Tricky niggas puzzle me. I could never buy a bitch a Birkin cause she fucking me. I got homes I ain't sleep in. The options my nigga push. Keep dirty white moving like mosh pits. They watch it. I'm like white bitches the way I pop shit. I need God to play the lead in my biopic. The curse of the zeros, where you become the devil or the tap dancing Negro. I came to terms that I'ma probably outgrow my hero. Come get with me.
POV kilos in my mind. Back take Amtrak down.
Okay, this joint is hard. This chart is hard. Yo, Tyler's fast. What the heck? He picked the right. That was the perfect Tyler verse too. This dude Tyler said he used the whole Flower Boy scheme and said I buzzed back. But the way he said it was like a sound kind of said it like I bust back. But what the fudge? Yo, shout out to Tyler, man. Solid verse. And I love this song. Let's keep going.
South, then she flies back. My connect has ponytails tied back. I just hit 6 mil behind Tyvek. They content create, I despise that. I create content, then they tries that. Run these Jews, there's rules I don't buy back. I've topped all these lists, where's my prize at?
If they had to weigh the operation, call it obese. I mix it like my homes, then I tell them go deep. The rag top drop, playing hide and go seek. The Bentley leather match the pipe and that's the motif. Just to think I built a rap career off an OZ. I'm watching new niggas rap just to OD. If I didn't give you both sides, I wouldn't be me. I was the only one to walk away and really be free. As far as I'm concerned, I do really be he. I can open up my closet with the skeleton key. If I lied to myself, I could sell it to me. I done sung along with rappers I never believed. Came back for the money, that's the devil in me. Had to hide it from the church, that's the Jekyll in me. I never thought twice what the pressure would be. Cause niggas change look just like oppression to me.
POV kilos in my mind. Back take Amtrak down south, then she flies back.
Son, that beat switch was fire. That beat switch was crazy for Malice verse. Hey yo, Malice, you gotta chill. Both of y'all gotta chill. What? That shit was hard. I'm so tempted to rewind that verse too. Let's go, Malice. That beat switch, yo, Pharrell, crazy with that beat switch. All 3 verses was fire. My goodness.
My connect has ponytails tied back. I just hit 6 mil behind Tyvek. They content create, I despise that. I create content, then they tries that. Run these Jews, there's rules I don't buy back. I've topped all these lists, where's my prize at?
This dude said I sung with rappers that I never believed. Oh my goodness, man. Oh my goodness, man. Oh my goodness, man. Oh my goodness. These dudes are rapping, okay? They are rapping today. They are rapping today. Today. They are rapping today. They are rapping. All right. Wow. That beat, that I swear that Pharrell, you genius man. Goodness gracious. Cause that production is nuts. All right. It's people may say they can't catch that beat, but that joint is so polished and clean that you can catch it. If you listen to the music, it's not that hard to catch. It reminds me of A song it reminds me of the GNX song that's at the end of Kendrick's GNX album. People say, "Oh, I hate that beat, can't catch the beat." If you listen to the song, you can catch the beat. This was a perfect example of that because that beat is fire. All right, the next song is "So Be It." So be it, so be it. We all know what this joint sounds like, but we're going to listen to it anyway because it's the Clipse.
With Oreo frozen treats, real, it's just a bite away.
Oh my God. Come on now.
16,000 square, 8 million up there, 2 million
Showing
down
so
here.
hard.
When I was born, grandmama could see it. I be Bentley driven and very strategic. RM sleeve, no diamonds are needed. Floors are heated, so be it, so be it. Fucking with P, get something to meet you. Your soul don't like your body, we help you free it. Then we wait for TMZ to leak it. It ain't no secret, so be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it. CLIP, SEFB, A-Ball LV. I can show you how to bust a brick if you let me. I'm monogram like confetti. Switch is ready. She leaning on Celine cause she ain't stepping in Giuseppe. Catch a $150 like each Pirelli. I got 8 of them, call me Andretti. If I'm not in the telly, selling the Yeti, then I'm twirling your bitch like she in spaghetti. Heavy, circle back and come and get this Kelly. And your ears too if you want a blue like belly. Lot of jetting, Prada bedding, 911s. I'm the who's who with what's what. Papa heaven. Fuck around and get your body traced trying to test me. Cause niggas that I'm with like to draw when it's sketchy. If they catch me, don't forget me. Resurrect me. Buy a dog tag the same place that they forget me. Ski.
This is culturally inappropriate.
This is culturally inappropriate.
Smoke. So be it, so be it.
You ain't solid, ain't valid, you ain't malice. Been quiet, ain't riot, you ain't Paris. Blow money, you owe money, we ain't balanced. You ain't believe, God did, you ain't Khaled. All black, back to back, this ain't traffic. Can't wrap your head round that, you ain't Arab. Y'all tweet, bird talk, we all parrots. Lone Star, cross the border, we like Dallas. 21, gun salute, we been savage. Tag 'em up, add 'em up, them niggas average. Fly 'em in, fly 'em out, only the baddest. If I had her, then you had her, she never mattered. Wish upon the stars on my roof, they all scattered. Ain't no more Neptune, so peace Saturn. Off the first ski up, they re-up. The pattern, like middlemen, they killing them. You know what happened. Ski.
This is culturally inappropriate.
So be it. Classic Skateboard P. That beat is hard too. And you know, Pusha T said what he said on the last verse. We don't need to go through it because we just gonna keep this about the music. You know what I'm saying? A solid 3 verses from the boys. Then they do what they do best as always. They rap, they skate on production, especially P's production. Pharrell does what Pharrell does again. That's probably. I'm so glad this song is on DSPs now because I've been waiting to listen to So Be It in the car. So finally, I can do it. Yeah. Listen to this whole album in the car. All right, let's go. The next song, The Dream, is on this album. The next song is Ace Trumpets. Let's go. The Dream is on here? Don't tell me The Dream is on this album, bro. Inappropriate. Here we go. It's the side of my snow globe in Soho. You had to see it. To the dough blow. Yellow diamonds look like PP. Bitches fly from DC on my private to Waikiki. 3P. Niggas is my sons and that's on repeat. Sins of the father, so I call you little Michis. It's easy. How could you and me be? Ever seen his peers? Can't compare, you just easy. Don't you know these clears in my ears? Only VVs. Play musical chairs for the stare through these GTs. Too much wear and tear on your bitch, she couldn't please me. White glove service with the brick, I am Luigi. Sold ecstasy and disappeared, I am Houdini. Look at them, him and him, still waiting on Yeezy. I hope you got your squeegees. At your interviews, I just key like BG. ASAP with Riri. You rappers all beneath me, but love like the BGs. International flights connect me to the Wi-Fi. The only way you reach me. Ballerinas doing pirouettes inside of my snow globe. Shopping sprees in Soho. You had to see it. Strippers shaking ass and watching the dough blow. Ace trumpets and rose moles. Henny Alavaca. Panama fishing village visiting with Papa. Pajamas. You and pasta. Simply just a raw window shoppers. The one that I just saw that looked like it was built by NASA. Over $500,000 we call for Kasha. Reaching for Akasha. Never leaving home without my piece like I'm a Hatma. From the tribe of Judah, I'm Mufasa. Never turn the other cheek, you'll die at the Oscars. Persona non grata, mi casa su casa. Drugs killed my team spirit, welcome to Nirvana. You was Fuji Lala, how was Alibaba? Dressed in house of Gucci, made from selling Lady Gaga. Hakuna Matata, island wearing tie-dye. Umbrella in my rolls, match the one that's in this mata. Listen, you are not I. Cross T's, not eyes. I done disappeared and reappeared without a voila. Ballerinas doing pirouettes inside of my snow globe. Shopping sprees in Soho. You had to see it. Strippers shaking ass and watching the dough blow. Ace trumpets and rose moles. Ace Trumpets is one of the hardest tracks ever, bro. I swear. All right. The next song is called All Things Considered with The Dream and Pharrell. The Dream. I had to double check and see. All Things Considered. Because The Dream, we haven't heard of The Dream in a while. But I know The Dream has been doing his thing with writing and things like that. So it's exciting to hear him. The Dream is from? He's from ATL. I was about to say he's not from. Yeah, here we go.
All things considered, let's be specific. My mama cheek, I miss it. I wanna kiss it. Nige asking for siblings, I know he meant it. V miscarried, we hit it. I'm glad he missed it. 100,000 a maybe, you stick with it. Pre-order the strollers, our face in it. I pays for my stalk with the baby in it. If the sky's not your limit, you'll never get it. Turn niggas statistics, I'm so sadistic, so religious, that's so malicious. No division, still snow magicians. Blitzing niggas for riches, like fourth and inches. Pay attention and listen, the snakes hissing. Niggas is writing statements and say they didn't. Dreamer taking you down, they hate hidden. Wanna show you around, but they Jay Princeton.
Richards replace on the Pashas. Dior slides made of iguana. Stuff the walls for tomorrow.
Okay.
Look like trying to borrow, blow a budget. Like fuck it, we gon' tuck it till it all falls down. When this chess game is played smart.
KP.
This life is so awesome.
All things considered, I've been forgiven. How to pack the blizzard in Honda Civics.
Is that The Dream in the background? Is that The Dream in the background? That sounds. Is that him in the background? That sounds like The Dream in the back. I was wondering. I was like, yo, that joint sounds heavenly in my headphones right now. Like in the headphones, you could hear everything. So you can hear all the background noise and all that. It sounds heavenly. If that's The Dream doing that, go ahead, Dream. Go ahead, Dream. Dream still doing Dream things. That's what I'm talking about. All right, let's go.
Left mama the was on the wall like hieroglyphics. My circle split up the pie, that's long division. When Jada was asking why, I saw the vision. My homies that didn't die was all in prison. Visits behind the glass, my mirror image. Skin is blemished, names were mentioned. Explains the sentence, the pain is endless. Identifying the body, it takes forensics. Guns, Czechoslovakia, it starts and ends it. The only sin left is to flirt with vengeance. Made my exit is to make my entrance. Revolving door, maybe I can make a difference.
Richards replace all the Pashas. Dior slides made of iguana. Stuff the walls for tomorrow. Fuck, I look like trying to borrow.
Go pee.
Like fuck it. We gon' tuck it till it all falls down. When the chess game is played smarter. Swear this life is so awesome.
There he goes.
You can poison the world in technicalities, ain't no way around it. It's genocide when pawns feed the headlines. The kingdom of truth can never outlive a lie. They'll come for your king, but the throne survived. Unleash the queen, take them dead or alive. Pyrex, icy, iris, violence of violence. Either way, it was worth the suspense. I've considered all things.
Fire. That was fire. I was just thinking about, I was like, wait a minute. I had to think back to previous albums. The Dream and Pusha T have worked together before. One of my favorite Pusha T and the Dream collabs is, let me get up. Okay. One of my favorite Pusha T and the Dream collabs is 40 Acres off Pusha T's album. One of Pusha T's first albums, not his first album, but which album was that? Yeah, My Name Is My Name. Fear of God 2 was I believe his first album. But yeah, his My Name Is My Name album. I remember The Dream being on there, and 40 Acres is on there. That's one of my songs. I love that song, 40 Acres. The Dream and Pusha T, they know it's a perfect mesh. It's like he knows when to have Push or The Dream on a song. You know what I mean? It's like the gel. It's always the perfect puzzle piece. And of course, you can never be mad or upset about a Pharrell feature. I mean, a Pharrell chorus. You know what I mean? You can never be upset about a Pharrell chorus, you know? All right, so the next song is called MTB TTF. All right, here we go. And this is just the Clipse, just them boys. Here we go.
It keeps my gut balanced so I can focus on my goal.
No confessions, questions, we contesting. Fireworks will send a message, iridescent. Slow them down like Robitussin. If you rush in, at your door and we address them, we gon' bless them. Tried to bring them, shoulda left them. Learn my lesson, poker faces keep them guessing. No expression, ice dressing on my chest and leave impression. What's a testarossa if you don't test them? Ain't your bitch unless you joystick and dress them. My presence, your pleasure. Peasants, he's pressure. I've been knee deep, key deep, we in ZZ's, me and Lee. Get you fronted for the summer so easy. The snow alone, fill up a mobile home. My niggas name ring like mobile phones and no one's home. White back-to-back rolls at my gates. White slave master souls in my safe. White python Manolo is the taste. She wanna.
This dude said, white slave master souls in my safe. Sheesh. Sheesh.
Blitz and burn, too many flip and turn. Had to get rich to learn. The Bezos of the nasal, that's case closed. Got a team full of J-Bows on they toes. Niggas measly, cheap as Riesling, believe me. I can tell cause your bitches look needy. Mike Tyson, blow to the face. Slalom ice, you want snow on a plate. Half price when the blows and it grates me. More ice for the moles and the ace. Made $1 million off a flow to the nays. Niggas seeing that it won't just the face. 911 turbo with the glaze. Top dollars poking holes in the case. All you keyboard killers in your feelings. Mad you ain't trending.
Keyboard killers.
hit 'em, I just spin 'em. Gunning and I'm grinning. In the Bugatti in my denim. This is the result of my vision. React with precision. But God only knows my intention. But selling dope is a religion. The hammer's in position. I can show niggas the difference. You niggas are screenwriters, we dream writers. Took chains and touched change like King Midas. Imitation is flattery, they seem like us. But only 300 bricks can make you Leonidas. That's the new plug to reunite us. D-class in my ears, now let me see you bite it. She want Mike Tyson blow to the face. I'm talking 96 hole with the bass. She want Mike Tyson blow to the face. Slalom heights, she want snow on a plate. Half price when the blows and the crates means more ice for the moles and the ace. Made $1 million off a flow to the knees. Niggas saying that it won't just the face. 911 turbo with the glaze. Top dollars poking holes in the case.
I love it, man. It's another track where Pharrell is just setting the stage or setting a foundation for them boys to just rap and rap well, okay? Mike Tyson blow to the face. That's what that name of that song is called. All right, now next joint is called EBITDA, and this has Pharrell on it. All right, here we go.
I mean the sun like bright as can be. F80 not you tied to me. Just to get from A to B and I ain't driving to see. The pad lay the Eiffel army won't turn the parades off.
Okay.
Let's take off. I said I want the Rolls Royce with the drapes off. And it ain't electric, so it's way off.
Send it back, send it for the Gordo pies. Picked up the Toro and drive straight up the 405. The way that the board is designed, I'm feeling like the Lord of the Skies. Arms like 245. Hit him, make sure that he dies. The text won't never reply. The feds came and collected my guys. The rain pours.
I love this joint.
Went from heaters up to fevers up. Bitches in the back, the seat is up. Now I'm 10 times the EBITDA. If you let the money talk, who's speaking up? I'm sleepwalking, y'all don't dream enough. My third passport, I ain't seen enough. If you can breathe up there, it ain't steep enough. The scale don't lie, you ain't even us. Yeah. Sure they want me hitter like an archer, but I'm not that sprint, so I starve her. How we fit 30 studs in the collar. Open the sunroof, wave to my father. Remembering the shipments at the Portsmouth Harbor. Something for the face numbers.
Okay.
Grew up playing real life Contra. Never give up, that's the mantra. Lifting all this weight, now I live.
They going back to back.
DJ, the way they digging through the crates. You niggas busting bricks on a plate. I need more space to make pace. The rap house is running out of tape. The drug money busting out the safes. Scammers running in and out of chase. Bottle servers running out of ace. Went from heaters up to fevers up. Bitches in the back, the seat is up. Now I'm 10 times the EBITDA. If you let the money talk, who's speaking up?
EBITDA.
Y'all don't dream enough. My third passport, I ain't seen enough. If you can breathe up there, it ain't steep enough. The scale don't lie, you ain't even us.
Fire, man, fire. I feel like that was another track where Pharrell just gave him the chance to rap, but I love that Pharrell kicked it off with the bars. Pharrell kicked it off. P said, hey, yo, let me just kick this joint off real quick. Pharrell kicked it off with the bars. That was fire. I love to see that. That was fire. Let's go, P. Let's go, P. All right. The next one is called FICO, with featuring Stove God Cooks. This is a highly anticipated track for me, myself personally, because I'm a huge Stove God Cooks fan. So I'm very super excited to hear this track. That track, EBITDA, I think that's how you say it. What? Like I can't remember what sample that is, but you could hear. I love that it was a fast-paced joint, and them boys, that's what I wanted to say. They were trading verses back to back. Malice and Push were doing 2 bars and then switching. 2 bars, switching. So fire. I love when rappers do that. I love when artists do that on a track, because it just shows, number one, y'all had to be in the studio together when y'all created this. If not, then y'all had to be doing some crazy science, or some crazy stuff, but not crazy, but y'all are feeding off each other's energy when y'all are making and y'all rapping, y'all feeding off each other, hyping each other up. And it's like, yo, I'm about to say this fire ass bar. Now it's his turn to say this his or her turn to say this fire ass bar. Now it's back to me. I'm about to say something even more fire. And I just love the energy. I love the energy. I love when rappers trade verses on songs like that. They go back and forth like that. Amazing. All right, here we go. Next track is called FICO, Stove featuring Stove God Cooks. Let's go.
Some energy and some time. Then you're gonna get the result.
I remember late nights, pissy hallways, driving me psycho. The money wouldn't come fast enough. We was back and forth down streamline, moving weight was like light bulb.
All right, before I continue, this has Pharrell all over it. In a good way, though. In a good way. This has Pharrell all over it, yo. In a great way. In a great way. This has P all over it. Just that beat, the production, it's fire though. It's like it's a joint to make you nod your head and make you listen. Like I said, he's great at setting a foundation for the Clipse to do their thing, and also keep you entertained at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Here we go.
I remember late nights, pissy hallways, driving me psycho. The money wouldn't come fast enough. We was back and forth down streamline, moving weight was like light bulb. The rest of y'all stuck in the rut. Niggas double cross and talk behind your back. See, that's where the knife go. I guess they wasn't fucking with us. Some niggas get the luck of the draw. For others, life is a dice roll. And waiting on faith ain't for us. When you young, you realize that you can't trust the mouth where the pipe go. They tried but couldn't love you enough. Dance music on my neck. Where's your water bottle? Diamonds, the light show. Looking like the sun in the club. If you re-ing up with us, then your credit score gotta be FICO. I'm talking 850 a bus. See, you really willpower when you make niggas balance on tight ropes. They know they not much for the blood. Have my man shoot your block. I'ma send his ass far as the flight go. Ain't worried about ducking a judge. Keep frontin' for your bitches, cause any minute repo might show. You know that shit up in a month. Heard your man was in there singing for his life. They was calling a maestro, cause time that heavy can crush. When you pay a nigga back like it's Lil Wayne whispering, die slow. The last words you hear in the trunk.
You don't know what I know. You ain't seen what I saw. No, you ain't been where I go.
Let's go, Stove.
So strong, you gotta bag it with one eye closed. My shooter turn you inside out. I heard the feds turn the crib inside out. Drop the roof on you niggas, let the inside out. Fresh Prince jacket, boy, I cook 'em to the inside out.
Go get a Glock 27 fit snug in the waistline. Both sticks came with the drum. I was 5'6", shoulder with a chip. Niggas take mine. Index, Yankee was numb. Used to call me Windex, cause this thing I spray is gonna make you change minds. I done seen Hercules run. We was power lifting 2.2s. Nah, we ain't throw gang signs. My brick walk was second to none. I would have them take a number like DMV. Baseline, check out or register one. Miami niggas like big firm, cause they numbers was phase on. Cuban showed me nothing but love. When it come down to it, every string of bells just needs an Avon who won't sweep it under the rug. On the road with a load near the brake line, I knew where to place mine. I don't keep the gun in the glove. Hit the turnpike with the running lights that be on in the daytime. Cause K9 sniff out crumbs. Hands 3 and 9 on the wheel as I'm crossing the state line. Dumb diddy dum. Survival of the fittest. You either get acquitted or FaceTime. I done had an infamous run. My story gon' hit the first 48, then it's on Dateline. Cause this really shit I done.
You don't know what I know. You ain't seen what I saw. No, you ain't been where I go. With a Fetty so strong, you gotta bag it with one eye closed. My shooter turn you inside out. I heard the feds turn the crib inside out. Drop the roof on you niggas, let the inside out. Fresh Prince jacket, boy, I cook 'em to the inside out.
Stove. They let Stove on the hook, son. Stove doing the hooks is what? I wish you would have had a verse. But Stove doing that was fire, man. That's different. It's like you would expect Stove. Oh, Stove got a verse. Nah, Stove was still cooking on the freaking chorus, and it was smooth and it fit. It's like he said, "You don't know what I know." Yeah, Stove. Yeah, Stove. Oh man, I love that FICO and that beat. Pharrell, oh my gosh, dude. Pharrell knowing he be doing on that beat, man. I swear, the beat was crazy. All right. So the next joint is called Englorious Bastards. Englorious Bastards featuring Ab Liva. Let's get it.
Where the dope is, with an apron that's whiter than a potion. Spread distribution wide open. Now all the smokers call them Moses. Hair on browner than baby roaches.
Okay.
Bitch been doing like scoliosis. Watching Tiafa with the open. That's the only back and forth that I'm hosting. We really netted what we grossing. By the way, I'm writing this on the ocean. By the way, the anchor's really frozen. By the way, the sinker's being loaded. Cause by the way, the stinker's really chosen. Head haloing, seated in a late foreign. Name a bitch you ain't going. Two-tone with the voice rolling. Just a glimpse what the boy holding. Knocking over all you toy soldiers. 1 + 4 acres, no neighbors. I remember the days of no cable. Colombian stallions in the stable. With natural titties and no navels. Only work getting done is on the table. Death to skimmers and shavers. I'm allergic to anything other than money behavior. Inglorious, victorious, wide body B.I.G. like notorious. Tell me as we traffic in a trip.
It's like an old school beat.
Stand on every word whenever I wrote shit. Under my boots, nigga, nothing but goat shit. I was fine getting rich under they noses. Today a nigga celebrate being posted. Saltwater tears, cooked with sodium, McLaren hypercar. No
Petroleum.
Back then, gave work under linoleum. That thinking got me standing on this podium. Chop the roof off, nigga, this cool talk. A Virginia nigga driving in New York.
This is culturally inappropriate.
My tits too dark. The money's in a trailer car. Fuck what you thought.
Been playing in the snow like Rudolph in a two-door roof.
There he goes.
Chains on me like Slick Rick the ruler. White with the 6 blacker than Umar. Niggas trying to stop my play. Parisian nights, private rooms at bar. You pray the fever's right. Vuitton hug my arms, scribble the red. Blood diamonds flood my charm.
This is culturally
The
inappropriate.
chauffeurs are made, flights are chartered, the villas in the hills are paid. Blood is spilled, ring finger names engraved, shirts of silk, the yacht light flags are waved. Inglorious, victorious, wide body B.I.G. like notorious. Tell me is we trafficking a trick and somebody gotta show me the difference. Ha.
Yeah, that was hard. I feel like that was the perfect like old school type of beat to let Ab Liva kind of skate on as well, because it was like a nice fast little old school beat. Dun, 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 dun. And I feel like the title fit the production of the song. Englorious Bastards, that kind of fits like that type of movie. If you ever seen Englorious Bastards, it feels like that type of vibe. All right, so the next song is called, shout out to Ab Liva too. Ab Liva's an OG. Always, he's a great rapper. I think I first heard Ab Liva when he was with the Clipse, I believe, on the song that he was with the Clipse. Not Cot Damn, there was another song. But shout out to Ab Liva. Love that song, Englorious Bastards. All right, next song is called So Far Ahead. Let's go. And this is featuring Pharrell.
With Oreo fruit.
Go Pharrell singing. Yeah, P.
Swerving through the lane, serving niggas cane, still ain't never hit a pothole. If I was Brittany Griner, I'ma need Obama, only wanna swap his chapo. Furthest from the streets, Monica, the bitches fuck with Roccos. Put them in them cars, hanging out with stars, now it's hard to tell they not hoes. Your co-defendant claim immunity, it was you and he, how'd you not know? Unless he leaving court in a Bentley Sport just to meet you on a yacht though. Understand the art of war, all my niggas draw, so we all Picasso's. Me just being me, respect the P&B, I probably never eat at Roscoe's. Million ways to live, million ways to die, million stuff in and all told. Million ways to wash it, million ways to stop it. Pray for me, cause we not though. Best believe I can whip a Christmas Eve, put some work in a hot stove. They done took it all, praying that he fall. No more questions about Gestapo.
I love choruses like these.
Niggas tried to sneeze at the blessing. How could I just leave was the question. Whistleblowers left me no choice. Ain't no referees up in heaven. No mistaking me for the reverend. Usher in the money, my
Woo, whistleblowers gave me no choice.
that was me pre 9/11. Look at me post Armageddon. Walking with my dog, I am legend. The grass is greener on each side. I done been both Mason Bethers. I done been at both intersections. I done pulled both shins 11s. Even when the well ran dry. I done raised quotes in the desert. Tried to hide the dope in the message. Like we did the coke in the Lexus. Same hands I used to whip work. See me turn them both into blessings. AMG the spokes for the extras. Only way to cope with the pressure. When you feel you in too deep, let God take the wheel like a Tesla. They don't know what it is when I'm on it. But once they figure it out, I don't want it. So far ahead.
Niggas behind.
You can't see it from where you sit. Shit. But this Ferrari leather with the matching stitches. So far ahead. Niggas behind.
Behind. I gotta say, one thing I love is when artists sing a diss, like they sing something mean. like how Pharrell was just saying, you know, we so far ahead, you niggas are behind. I think that joint is so funny when artists do that. In general, I think it's so funny. I love that song. I love that song. So far ahead, you niggas behind. I love that song. It's a great song. All right, we're getting close to the end of the album, y'all. This next song is called Let God Sort 'Em Out /Chandeliers. I love these beat switches, by the way. These beat switches are what's the there, yeah, spot on. Like, yeah, thumbs up. Yeah, these beats, I'm loving all of these beat switches. They've been amazing, all of them. All right, so the next one is called Let God Sort 'Em Out, and this is with Nas. Here we go.
It's always the loud mouths that can't count. The right price, I put the AR in the safe mouth. Talk about it. Bring all the watches in the chain
blaze out. Heat come, I'm De Niro, I got the safe house.
This is culturally inappropriate.
Surrounded by niggas
Excuse me.
that don't drip. Talk about that ain't the goat that you appear to go get. Finally got the courage, but you still a whole bitch. The rest of y'all on my 6-year-ago shit. Every move intentional, the links is atypical. Like baseball and DR. You know what the stick will do.
This is culturally inappropriate.
We got the drop on your shadow. You know we can get to you. The pen to express my dreams and expertise in text I squeeze. Coke spots all over like leprosy. It's a dark spirit tucked behind the flesh you see. Got every single word of the hex I need. The death I breathe, the death I see. Looks so good on you. The coffin wood on you. Closed casket cause I'm only seeking wolves on you. Berlinetta horsepower, put them hooves on you. Blow a $500,000 LV, leather goods on you. We've been doing this for eons. While you thirsty trying to figure out who you can spill a tea on. I'm in coffee fields, making meals. You get the truth cause this shit is real. Now let me rip it, both tie your surprise. The feeling that you get when you realize it was really you that died and we are so alive. Conspiracy theory, you can't believe it's us. Soul leave your body like a fentanyl rush. Dead on your back with your eyes looking up chandeliers.
This is culturally inappropriate.
Beat switch. Beat switch. Woo.
I'm thinking I deserve the hate. Bring it. Only thing you killing is precious time. Used to clash with Decepticons. I was them deaf and blind. So cancel me before I unleash the Panther me. The Pantheon is a family. We some upstanding G's. The difference between regular spitters and bosses. My principles high. You need a glimpse of me from satellites in orbit. Take sabbaticals on avenues. Bring AKs or vacays when we paddle canoes. Follow the leader, Terminator, hasta la vista, man of the year, Nasir, rockin' chandeliers.
Fire. Fire, man. Fire. I love how they're letting like some of the artists, their features in the songs, like they get the last verse on some of these. I love how they're letting them end. And I love how they're not letting these songs do too much. And I think the Clipse has always been like that with their music. Like I said, polished. They don't let their songs go on too long. They don't have a 4-minute song not taking shots at anyone. This is just an example. They don't have a 4-minute songs where, I mean they do, but they don't have songs where, you know, they're just letting a beat ride for however long for no reason, or just letting a song go on for too long. Nah, they known for them dropping their verses. They doing, if they got a chorus, they'll do the chorus and then they cut in the song after that, which I just love. It's a testament to how polished and how just precise and how clean and crisp their music has always been. I just always love that about them. You know what I mean? And Let God Sort Them Out. Solid verse from Nas, of course. Solid verse from Nas. Nas is never disappointed ever with a verse. And I think people need to give Nas a bit more respect, man. He's dropped his albums with Hit Boy have been crazy. You know what I mean? And Nas is still out here doing it. An OG. The final track of this album is called By the Grace of God, featuring Pharrell Williams, Skateboard P. The final song from the album. And that's another thing I love. They didn't make the album too long to where you'd be like, all right, I'm ready for this album to end. It's like, nah, they gave you precise, crisp songs, 13 crisp songs all the way through with rap, stellar production, solid production, crisp production to lay a foundation for them to write their raps and go crazy with the bars. All right, here we go. Last song is called By the Grace of God. Here we go.
The devil's tapping on shoulders. He's trying to get to know you. The right time to fold you. I'm losing saints in my soldiers. It's all lottie-dottie till you looking at the body. Smiles I'll never see again, never be a we again. Cleaning out your closet, the one you kept your demons in. Hard for me to breathe again. I'ma blame your head, not your heart, till we meet again. Easily I could have been one of them, locked up and never get to see the sun again. Burning buildings, I kept running in. The allure every time I flew 100 in. Co-defendant caving and lawyers couldn't save them. All for the love of 580. Then a mixed bitch having your baby. I done dodged strays crazy. Man, I think about the shit daily.
When the crew breaks apart, who takes the charge? You face the cards, I lace the squad. Went from mason jars to crepe tartars. Escaped the odds by the grace of God.
I've seen killers and kingpins sing behind the wall. I watched many men die, cause no one would
Let's go, P. I love Pharrell on these hooks, man.
All the black cats I seen, all the black max I squeezed, all the black crews I dreamed.
It's production, man.
Couldn't touch me in the bulletproof coloring. Tears on my pillowcase. Was I spitting in your face when you let me beat that case? Some niggas see the money can't make. Some niggas get the money can't take. Gotta realize that they was naked. Was I cooking death when I was baking? Salt Bay, sprinkle it and saute it. You don't trust me, then we all weigh it. And it ain't over till we all.
Yeah, I love that.
You ain't shit, them guns is archaic. And closing, I see I'm chosen. All my pressure points frozen. You know how it goes. When the crew breaks apart, who takes the charge? You face the cards.
Fire.
Went from mason jars to crepe tartars. Escaped the odds by the grace of God.
I've seen killers and kingpins sing behind the wall. I watched many men die, cause no one would make the call.
Oh no.
I laced the squad. Went from mason jars to crepe tartars. Escaped the odds by the grace of God.
I've seen killers and kingpins sing behind the wall. I watched many men die, cause no one would make the call. I've seen entire empires crumble and fall.
I love P singing.
They missed this wall by the grace of God.
Man. Masterpiece by the great. That might be one of my favorite songs by the grace of God. That might be one of my favorite songs off the album. I love the way Pharrell does his verses. Excuse me. Where he does his production, his verses, where he does his production to where he has certain builds in his production that'll build to like the end of the verse or something like that. By the grace of God, on each verse where this getting to the end of the verse, you hear that, yeah, and you can hear Pharrell singing, like harmonizing in the background. Bro, I love that. That needs to be like a thing in. Okay, it doesn't need to be a thing in music. I just love that it's Pharrell's thing. I love that he does that with his production. He never also throughout this album, he doesn't use the same type of drums that you would normally hear on everybody else's music out here. Pharrell used different drums, and Pharrell loves synth sounds, and I love that. Everybody has their own style. Pharrell loves synth sounds, like the keyboard synth and sounds like that. You can hear it on the songs, and it fits perfectly. Like I said, it's all crispy. Goodness, that last song might be one of my favorite joints off the album, by the grace of God. Oh my goodness. So off the first listen, man, off the first listen, I gotta give this album. Well, I don't even want to give it a rating. I just want to say that it's amazing. It's perfected. It's crisp. It's solid. It's cohesive, and all of the features are. What they also did that was very amazing was that they didn't let the features overtake them. A lot of folks, they get features on their albums, and the features will overtake the artist. That's probably, that's not just an example. Let me give an example how of FICO, how they had Stove God just do the hook, and what a hook it was. You know what I'm saying? You have Stove God do a hook like that. You have an artist as amazing as Stove God jump in and do a hook like that, which still carries the song into, it helps the song flow, helps it flow from from Malice and Pusha's verses. It flows perfectly. And I was happy to see The Dream on here because I think, this is just me. I think the last time I saw The Dream and Pusha T was on that Pusha T My Name Is My Name album. I think he was on the Timberland album too, The Darkest Before Dawn, I think, but I really can't remember. But I was so excited to see The Dream on here. Of course, Kendrick Lamar, and I'm a big Tyler fan too. They all killed it. All the features were perfect. Nobody slacked. Nobody was doing any BS. Everybody came. Everybody knew the assignment, understood the assignment. They came for a Pusha T. Excuse me. Everybody knew the assignment and understood the assignment. They came for a Clipse album, and they delivered. Everybody delivered on every song. I don't have any skips personally. I don't have any skips. Art is subjective, but I'm just speaking from my personal opinion. I love this album, and I'm so glad to hear Clipse back doing their thing, making music. I pray and I hope that they get Grammy nominated for some of these songs, if not all of them. I hope they get Grammys because they deserve them. This is a cohesive album, and it's a smooth, crispy Clipse album. Shout out to Pharrell, shout out to the Clipse, shout out to Malice, shout out to Pusha T. They all did an amazing job on this album, and I'm excited to hopefully catch them on tour. Hopefully I catch them on tour, catch the show, get to hear some of these songs live, and I'm excited to hear more. I know they got some more music videos dropping too for the album. Music videos always make music 1,000 times better. Whether or not they have music videos, that's fine. But I love when a music video just adds on to how great a song is. But let God sort them out. Clipse did this thing, and I'm so proud of them. So happy they're back. They brought the real. They brought their real raps, solid raps, gritty raps, hip hop. And it just flows perfectly. So shout out to them boys. Shout out to they're not boys. Shout out to those men right there. And I'm gonna keep bumping this. Did I say what my favorite song was from the album? I don't think I said what my favorite song was. Our first impression. Maybe I'm scrolling now. My favorite song is either gonna be POV, FICO, by the grace of God. Yeah, the Mike Tyson blow to the face was pretty good too. And the EBITDA joint, I forgot how he said it, but yeah, it's a great album, man. And I loved the rollout. This is how you roll out an album. They rolled out this album perfectly. The singles that they put out had 0 features. It was just them. They letting us know as fans and as listeners, we coming to rap. We're not coming to mooch off of anybody, or we're not saying we need somebody to help us show people that we're here to rap. We're here to rap. Me and my brother, we're here. We got P on the boards, and we here to make some music and just rap because we've been hungry and we've been waiting. We got stuff to say, and I love that for Clipse. Shout out to Clipse. Shout out to Pusha T, Malice, love. I'm from the DMV as well, so they in Virginia. I'm from Maryland, so shout out DMV love all day. And yeah, go listen to that album, y'all. Let God sort them out. Thank y'all for tuning in. This has been Rashawn, aka Mr. Cheese with the Grits, people. I'm out of here, man. Peace.